Sorry, folks. My phone mount's toast. I had a tough day. Media's pathetic, and of course now the mainstream media who can't do my story on my daughter, right? Of course they can't. Of course they can't. Can't deal with loss of funding should they pursue the truth, right? Look what he says. Look what he does. We can't report his daughter's sexual assault, but we've got underground media. Underground media. You know, for you people. You know, you people. That's what I got today. And like a high school quote for a yearbook, this media personality calls me and they said, come meet me in Mill Woods, buddy. If you're a journalist, you'll come down and see what I'm doing in the community. You'll come see me. And folks, I'm burnt. I'm burnt out. Tough week. I had other obligations, many other obligations. Canceled all of them. Canceled all of them except for my work, where I make my money, my little chump change that I make in my trade, in my class of person, and my family's class of people, because that's what we are. I had a lot of phone calls, a lot of messages, a lot of folks, other sexual assaults in the city, different descriptions, no match on the perpetrator, my daughter, but the sickness level rises. I can see all over Edmonton, assaults every day, people reaching out. Of course, it's not my description. I'm not racist. I'm not even against people of color, ethnicity, or immigration and immigrants. What I'm against is the idea that the fucking government, which is all of them, filthy asshole Pierre Poilievre, who's a phony fuck, a garbage piece of shit, on an airplane copying Justin Trudeau. Stand up on an airplane, I'm going to give a speech. Like people want to fucking hear you on an airplane. When you're the kind of guy that sucks Trudeau in the biggest way possible, because you're the exact same thing. Jagmeet Singh too, they're all shit. Canadians, you can't protect your children. You can't outfit your children to protect themselves. And I had a lot of messages from a lot of people I don't know. I've taken on a number of followers in Edmonton, a whole bunch. Last names I don't know, don't follow me politically. But their children were hurt too. They're going through what I'm going through in all kinds of areas of Edmonton. Now think about that. That's just Edmonton. My buddy Jonathan reaches out to me. Oshawa, 10 times worse than Edmonton. Much smaller, 10 times worse. Imagine the gang activity, child sexploitation, random assaults, stabbings, murders, the drugs, the prostitution. Insane. Makes Edmonton look like the Bible Belt of a middle-class neighborhood. Honestly, as bad as I have to say that, because Edmonton is not doing good in a lot of neighborhoods. It's not the people's fault. It's the government. It's Justin Trudeau, Jagmeet Singh, and Pierre Poilievre. Now, this abstract media company wants me to give a quote like a yearbook. No respect to even come down and meet me and see what I'm doing night and day. But that's the world we're in. Everyone is complacent with how the cities have changed, how the communities have changed. Everyone is complicit. Tell me what I want to hear. I'll flip-flop vote in the next radical politician who's only going to do the exact same thing as the last one, but enrich a different set of wealthy elite friends. A lot of them overlap, but there's other groups too. They make their changes, but they're all crown. Canadians don't want to wake up to it. I'm not in the proper class of human beings in this country to deserve a news story about an underage autistic child getting sexually assaulted at a morning bus stop. Don't worry, we'll figure it out. Just keep on voting for... Sorry, folks. Keep voting for lunatic A, B, or C, because they're all going to hand you and your children to the proverbial garbage can. That's what we are. I don't know why Canadians can't wake up to it. I'll just work harder. Next year things will be better. They're not going to be better. They're never going to get corrected. We are on a one-way street heading right into the abyss. It's factual. Our immigration rates need to hit a point where we meet the 100 million Canadians. All of us today, anyone who is invested in this country, any generation, you're fucked. The lifestyle you've known is gone. That's gone. Liberal, conservative, NDP, Green, Maxine Burney, you see the People's Party get elected, they'll do it too. Because that's the crown, that's the narrative, that's what we do. It's written in our constitutional acts, our highest laws of Canada. We are not regular human beings in the world post-World War II. We are subjects in a class structure that's supposed to be illegal in the world today. But guys like Justin Trudeau, Jagmeet Singh, and Pierre Poilievre get away with it because they enrich a whole group of foreign friends from all over the world, including our allies of World War II. He makes them happy. He lets the ball roll forward. When I say he, that's Justin Trudeau, Jagmeet Singh, Pierre Poilievre. They're never going to stop their narratives. They're never going to be for you, the people, because you're not people. You're subjugated subjects. Doesn't matter black, brown, red, white, green, doesn't matter. And sadly, for all the red-skinned Native Canadians, the Treaty Indians, the unceded Indians, the Métis and Inuit, you will always be attached to the Indian Act until you are no longer in any percentage that can be called anything but other. And they don't have to worry about the red-skinned person that's not even codified in our Constitution as a human being, a savage, a non-human being. That's the country we live in. And it's why so many children in Canada are abused, sexually abused, and thrown to the side. Nobody wants to talk about the very real reality. Since 1985, at a growing rate, our children are sexually, physically, mentally, emotionally abused beyond all generations to ever exist in Canadian history. In fact, our statistics blow USA out of the water. We're way, way over and above it. Doesn't matter, again, if you're Caucasian. Doesn't matter if you're African, Native, Black, as they're referred to commonly. Brown, Middle East, Southeast Asian, Northern Africa. Brown, doesn't matter. Yellow, Southeast Asia, much of the Asian world and island countries, vast amount of population of the world's population today. Yellow race, doesn't matter. We can go on and on and on through Caucasian. Yes, Caucasians are doing the best in the world under a divine first class system that they impose on so many other races around the world. But I promise you this, folks. Those elite Caucasians, out of their constitutional monarchies, large and in charge, are an extreme minority. That's not the rest of the subjects of Caucasian descent in their countries. If you don't believe me, look at the Irish. If you don't believe me, look at the Norwegians, the Swedes. We can go on and on and on. Finnish. We can go through Australia, Canada. We can go on and on. They're class structured. Don't kid yourself. I'm going through it right now. My daughter doesn't matter because I don't hold a prestigious position in society. I fall into a class that's those people, which is all of the same people you are in your different races, ethnicities, religions, ideals, colors. That's what Canada is. Folks, share the video. Get it out there. We are in a horrific point in our society. Choosing when do we minimize child sexual assault? When do we consciously make that a norm? That there's just too many stories. Sequester it. Keep it quiet. Don't tell. No community involvement. Don't put it on TV. Canada's great. Canada's wonderful. Bend your children over. Let us manage their sexuality, their emotional stability, their physical stability. Let us, the elite first class, decide that. Folks, this is where the country's gone. This is where we're at. People normalize children going to school. Hello, third world country. Can you get that through your head? Only in third world countries is it normalized that kids are sexually exploited on their way to school. After that, it gets into genocide. And that is normalized in many countries in the world. When do we normalize it? When do our numbers get high enough where Canadians start normalizing that too? Don't worry, we'll fix it next year. Don't worry, elect Jagmeet Singh. Oh, don't worry, elect Pierre Poilievre. Don't worry, our democratic institutions will take care of it. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Right across the board, right across Canada. The politicians are creating it. They're the culprits. They're the ones responsible. And that can be found in all of your highest laws. The Constitutional Acts of Canada, 1867 till today. all 13 amendments and even the provincial amendments. And you know what? In those 13 amendments, of all the other provinces and territories that make up this Canada, each and every one has a constitutional act associated with the regional province, our limited federalism. And if you think the constitutional acts of Canada consolidated in all 13 amendments are bad, read the autocratic divine sickness called your provincial and territorial constitutions. If you haven't done it, it's usually dated the date of your province's confederacy. It will be your province's act. And then you'll find the executive powers therein. And you will find out who and what you are and what your politicians are. You're not equal. You're not even citizens. You're class-structured subjects. Never amended, never taken away. And you will never find any First Peoples, not Métis, not Inuit, not Ceded Indian, treaty numbers, or Old Word Association of Treaties, or unceded Indians. You will find none of those people, and they are people, but they're not found in any regional constitutions. Zero, zip. They're not people. They don't get that federalism. It's been removed entirely. Talk about the most crummiest, longest running, inhumane country that exists in the world today. You can't find any other race uncodified in any federalism or unitary state. You can't. Segregated and then uncodified in any codified written constitutions. None. The entire world. Only Canada does this. And nobody says a word. Just like all of our children, no one's going to say a word. It's good. It's okay. It's okay that 333% more girls under the age of 17 will be raped and sexually assaulted in Canada above the United States per capita average. Think about that. 247% boys under the age of 17 will be in that scenario. Much, much higher than the United States of America. Looks like our gun laws, our criminal code don't work. And mainstream media can go, no, we can't report this. We'll lose our funding. We'll lose our funding and support. From who? The Liberals, the NDP, the Conservatives. They will legislate against them. That's the country you live in. Sound like a democracy? I don't think so. Share. Get the video out there. Get it out there because it's the truth. It's credible, real, verifiable. All the stats exist in the world. Only Canada and all of your left and right crown mainstream parties keep that knowledge from you. It's easy to find it. Anything I've told you, easily found. You can find all the statistics. USA will corroborate my statistics. Pretty pathetic. Share. Get it out there. God bless. Bye now.